Track 51.
Unit 7, Vietnam and International Organizations.
Page 76. Getting started.
Vietnam and International Organizations. Activity 1. Listen and read. Do you know? A.
The United Nations was created in 1945. It is an organization of most of the world's countries. Its main goal is world peace. It also works to reduce poverty and improve people's lives in other ways. Vietnam joined the organization in 1977. Since then, our country has become more active and has participated in many UN activities, including peacekeeping.
B.
UNICEF was formed in 1946. It works in over 190 countries to help improve health and education of children. It particularly aims to support the most disadvantaged children all over the world. UNICEF's aim in Vietnam is to protect children and make sure they are healthy, educated, and safe from harm.
C.
UNDP was formed in 1965 as part of the UN. It provides technical support, expert advice, and training to help people in developing countries have a better life. In Vietnam, UNDP works closely with the government to reduce poverty and improve people's lives.
D.
The WTO was formed in 1995. It is the world's largest international economic organization. Vietnam became a WTO member in 2007. Since then, our economy has achieved a high growth level. Vietnam has also become more attractive to foreign investors.
Track 52.
Unit 7, Vietnam and International Organizations.
Page 77. Language.
Pronunciation. Stress in words with more than 3 syllables. Activity 1. Listen and repeat. Pay attention to the syllable with the primary stress. 1,
Application.
2,
Communication.
3,
Economic.
4,
Explanation.
5,
Population.
6,
Independent.
7,
Possibility.
8.
Participation. Track 53.
Unit 7, Vietnam and International Organizations.
Page 77. Language.
Pronunciation. Stress in words with more than 3 syllables.
Activity 2. Listen and mark the primary stress in the words in bold. Then practice saying the sentences.
1,
Vietnam is a member of different international organizations.
2,
Our responsibility is to help the most disadvantaged children.
3,
This organization aims to promote environmental protection.
4,
UNICEF aims to create educational opportunities for all children.
UNICEF support for Vietnam's education. 2. Read the text and choose the correct meanings of the highlighted words.
Since UNICEF set up an office in 1975 in Vietnam, it has run projects in various fields to provide the highest possible support for children in our country. The organisation particularly aims to create opportunities for all children in Vietnam to attend school, learn and succeed. The following programs help achieve the UNICEF's education aims for Vietnam. Education for disadvantaged young people. UNICEF helps disadvantaged teenagers continue their education by offering them job training and career advice. They are also taught essential skills for the job market. Providing education opportunities for children with disabilities. This program gives children with disabilities a chance to get access to and benefit from a quality education. It also helps promote equal participation in society and a culture in which people respect each other. Improving learning achievements. This is another practical program supported by UNICEF. The aim is to better prepare children for the challenges in the future. UNICEF helps Vietnam in joining regional educational programs to improve children's learning achievements. When they leave school, they should have the necessary skills and knowledge to work in a fast-changing world.
UNICEF support for Vietnam's education. 4. Work in groups. Discuss the following questions.
Which of the UNICEF's education programs mentioned in the text do you think can be the most useful for your local community? Why? I'm one of the rural children and I believe among the 3 programs mentioned, education for disadvantaged young people is the most useful for my local peers. A lot of young people in my community are living under the poverty line, which leads to early school leaving. This program of UNICEF builds bridges between education and employment by offering youngsters job training, career advice, and teaching essential skills for the job market.
Track 54.
Unit 7. Vietnam and International Organizations.
Page 81. Listening.
Vietnam's participation in international organizations. Activity 2. Listen to a conversation about Vietnam's foreign relations. Decide whether the following statements are true, T, or false, F.
Hi, Nam. Our presentation about Vietnam's participation in international organizations is next week. Let's check what information we have collected. Okay. First, Vietnam is now a member of over 60 international organizations. It also has relations with more than 650 non-governmental organizations. So, did you find any information about our country's international relations? Vietnam is open to international relations. It's a friend and a reliable partner of many countries in the international community. It has become more active in international and regional events as well. That's right. I also heard on the news that our country has sent officers to participate in the United Nations peacekeeping activities. Exactly. The UN has also selected Vietnam as the first training center for international peacekeeping activities in Southeast Asia. Do you think we should also talk about Vietnam as a member of trade organizations? Yes, of course. Vietnam is a member of the WTO and APEC. This has increased trade with other member states and attracted more foreign investors. And I think we should also mention the benefits of developing foreign relations. I agree. We've gained many economic benefits. Vietnam's position in the world has also improved. That's right. So now, let's decide who will... Track 55.
Unit 7. Vietnam and International Organizations.
Page 81. Listening.
Vietnam's participation in international organizations. Activity 3. Listen to the conversation again and complete each sentence with no more than 2 words from the recording.
Hi, Nam. Our presentation about Vietnam's participation in international organizations is next week. Let's check what information we have collected. Okay. First, Vietnam is now a member of over 60 international organizations. It also has relations with more than 650 non-governmental organizations. So, did you find any information about our country's international relations? Vietnam is open to international relations. It's a friend and a reliable partner of many countries in the international community. It has become more active in international and regional events as well. That's right. I also heard on the news that our country has sent officers to participate in the United Nations peacekeeping activities. Exactly. The UN has also selected Vietnam as the first training center for international peacekeeping activities in Southeast Asia. Do you think we should also talk about Vietnam as a member of trade organizations? Yes, of course. Vietnam is a member of the WTO and APEC. This has increased trade with other member states and attracted more foreign investors. And I think we should also mention the benefits of developing foreign relations. I agree. We've gained many economic benefits. Vietnam's position in the world has also improved. That's right. So now, let's decide who will...
4. Work in groups. Discuss the following questions. Which of the following are the benefits for Vietnam as a member of international organizations? Can you add more? Improving Vietnam's position in the world. Giving Vietnam a stronger voice in the international scheme of things. Giving Vietnam a stronger voice in the international scheme of things. Vietnam benefits diversely from joining different international organizations. The first gain is promoting Vietnam's culture and getting to know other cultures. The second one is that more educational opportunities for both Vietnamese and foreign students are created. Third, both local and international tours are increased, which contributes to economic growth. Fourth, joining international organizations also helps facilitate imports and exports. Last but not least, international organizations give us a stronger voice in the international scheme of things. 3. Write a paragraph, 120 to 150 words, about the benefits for Vietnam as a member of international organizations. Use the information in the diagram in 2. Vietnam has gained 3 main benefits since it joined different international organizations. Firstly, it is easier and more convenient for Vietnam to promote its culture and learn about other cultures. For example, various cultural exchanges help visitors know more about our country. In addition, Vietnamese people have a better chance of experiencing different cultures. Secondly, this has created more educational opportunities for both Vietnamese and foreign students. Greater educational opportunities abroad are now open to Vietnamese students. Vietnam's colleges and universities can also accept international students. Finally, joining these organizations has also helped Vietnam increase both local and international tourism. In fact, Vietnam has become one of the most popular destinations for many foreign tourists in the region. It is also easier for Vietnamese people to travel abroad. In short, Vietnam has benefited greatly from becoming a member of different international organizations.
Track 56.
Unit 7. Vietnam and International Organizations.
Page 83. Communication and Culture. CLIL.
Everyday English. Making and responding to invitations.
Activity 1. Listen and complete the conversations with the expressions in the box. Then practice them in pairs. Lon, there'll be a talk about international organizations in my school on Sunday morning. Do you want to join me?
Yes, I'd love to. Can you meet me outside the school gate?
Okay, see you at 8 a.m. on Sunday then.
Yeah, I'll be there on time. Bye. Nam, there's an art exhibition near my school. Let's go to see it this afternoon.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I can't. I have to visit my grandparents today.
Never mind. Another time, perhaps.
Culture. 1. Read the text below and complete the diagram. FAO and its activities in Vietnam. The Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, of the United Nations was formed in 1945. Its main aim is to end hunger and poverty by making sure all people have access to healthy food. It hopes to raise the levels of nutrition and the standard of living in its member countries. It also tries to improve the production of food and agricultural products, and make sure they reach all groups of society. FAO started working in Vietnam in 1978. Since then, it has provided Vietnam with technical support and advice to the government in the field of agriculture. It has also helped Vietnam carry out hundreds of projects in different areas. In response to FAO's support, Vietnam has actively participated in FAO activities, including food security and nutrition. Food security means that all people have access to enough and safe food, while good nutrition or getting the right type of food is essential for normal growth and development. 2. Work in pairs. Use the diagram in 1 to talk about FAO and its activities in Vietnam. A. Today, we are going to talk about the Food and Agriculture Organization, aka FAO. What do you know about it? B. Well, as far as I know, FAO was formed in 1945. Its main aim is to end hunger and poverty. A. Great. FAO has also started in Vietnam since 1978. B. Can you tell more about FAO activities in Vietnam? A. Sure. It started working in Vietnam in 1978. FAO has provided technical support and advice to the government. It has also helped about 400 projects, including food security and nutrition.
Track 57.
Unit 7. Vietnam and International Organizations.
Page 84. Looking back.
Pronunciation.
Listen and mark the primary stress in the words in bold. Then practice saying the sentences.
1,
WWF is the world's largest non-profit environmental organization.
2,
Vietnam has become a more active participant in the international community.
3,
Japan is the biggest financial provider to this economic organization.
4,
UNICEF helps disadvantaged teenagers continue their education.
5,
There are more educational opportunities for Vietnamese students now.
Project. An international organization. Work in groups. Do research on an international organization and present your findings to the class. Your presentation should include: what is the name of the international organization? When and where was it formed? How many member countries does it have? Is Vietnam a member of this organization? What are the organization's aims? What are the current activities/projects of this organization? What has this organization done to help Vietnam? Today I'm going to report our results on UNICEF and its activities in Vietnam. Being present in 191 countries and territories around the world, the organization's official name is United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF. It was established in 1946, in the aftermath of World War II and set up an office in 1975 in Vietnam. The organization particularly aims to create opportunities for all children in Vietnam to attend school, learn and succeed. Education for disadvantaged young people, providing education opportunities for children with disabilities and improving learning achievements are programs which help achieve UNICEF's education aims for Vietnam. To illustrate, UNICEF and the Ministry of Health launched the campaign Kindness is Contagious, which called on adolescents and young people to be kind, be tolerant and be optimistic in the fight against the COVID-19 pandemic. Including food security and nutrition.